Hydraulic roller, and one of these lifters would not pump up. Still spongy, would not pump up. 6. Go. Yo. Crapola. That looks so good.
If we had to pull the valve covers off it, we're just gonna bail out.
Oh
no,
my
we're
gosh.
not.
What are you doing? Putting on this throttle body? Throttle body, white pipe. Gotta work on some stuff here. All right, so what we're doing right here is two things. Valve's taken, we had to change the studs in the wheel studs because the stud has to come all the way through the nut. So this is not some castle nut. It's not an acorn type nut. It's actually a through nut, like these. And if this per requirements, the stud have to come all the way through. They can't be halfway into the nut. All right, tighten them up and then show them what. You see how far it comes through. Now before, the studs did not come through at all. Go ahead. Now they're coming through. Yeah, good solid inch. So can't say they come through now. Right. And when they get down on the ground, we'll torque them and make sure things are all cool. But that's what that's supposed to be like. And then I had her take this stuff apart, change the alternator because we should put the 16-volt alternator on it. Put all the throttle body stuff on it because we're going to need to make tubes. Well, the thing with the tubes, so what we're doing here now is you can see here, I trimmed up and cut the valve cover right here. So I cut that valve cover so to get a little more clearance because this cover on the Vortec here, oh, it goes on, oh, you know what, that sucks. I'm going to have to take the valve cover off to get this cover on. Or maybe not. Oh, sweet. Okay, there you go. This cover, I need it to be obviously like pointed right here, and the cover hits the valve cover. So this turbine, I'm sorry, not turbine, this compressor cover is hitting the valve cover. So what I'm going to do is not technically advised because I'm going to modify this compressor cover so it'll roll over. So I'm going to actually cut a little section out of this here, and I'll show you that because I can't cut enough out of the valve cover to make it all work. And well, I technically could cut it out of the valve cover, But then you'd have to, I want to be able to leave this all connected if they ever had to pull valve covers off of it, but probably not going to have to pull valve covers off it, are you?
Hope not.
Kyle's standing right there.
No, if we have to pull the valve covers off it, we're just gonna bail
Is
out.
it? Oh
no,
my
we're
gosh.
not.
That's it. I don't know what else to do, guys.
I don't know what to do now. So, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I should cut the. What do you think, honey? Do you want cut the valve cover or the compressor cover? I was thinking of cutting the compressor cover because then we could just take the valve cover off without moving this. But this is a hydraulic roller engine, so really shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to take the valve covers off. That's the whole point of this deal. Why don't you consult with the experts?
He is. He's consulting with you.
I'm going to be done with this before the experts are going to see anything.
I don't know. My personal opinion, I don't think you should cut anything on the compressor cover. Do something with the.
Well, then we have to cut the valve cover and then weld up this billet valve cover, you know.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather do that than because this thing is already, it's really small already. And I think maybe
that's the point.
Cutting and putting a thing in there that where it fits in is going to mess it up. I don't think it's a good idea.
Can't mess up this torque storm blower.
You're not there. I don't know. They're not
no,
idiot proof.
We can screw everything up. All right, so I guess I'm gonna make this valve cover fit. God darn it! It's probably a better way of doing it. There, I took the cover off, and see, this is where I want it to go. Just as hitting that god darn valve cover, but if it goes right there, see how much nicer, neater pipe it makes it right here, rather than stupid like that. And that just don't work. So here it is perfectly fine. But you would have to, in order to get the valve cover off here, you would have to take this pipe off after it's all together. So I would have to put the valve cover on with the cover rotated over here, and then roll this down, put the pipe in, the clamp would be on, you know, the valve cover would be on. So in order to get this valve cover off, you're going to have to loosen this, take the pipe out, roll this out of the way, take the valve cover off. Whatever. It's a little more hassle, but it is what it is. But we can do this pretty nicely right there. And unfortunately, it's going to hit, and it's all in the frame, or all in the way of the wall there. So you wouldn't be able, it's just that far into the valve cover. So I'll go modify up this valve cover. All right, you can see here, this darn thing still is not going down to where I need it to. So I got the width, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna form up a nice piece of aluminum angle here and make it fit all nice and neat. And then I'll probably guess I'll weld from the outside here. But you gotta get the hard anodize off it. I'm sorry, the anodize off it. This is not hard anodize, but it still will not go down. It doesn't go down to where I want it to. So I'm gonna have to cut this ledge even more. Usually don't get it quite that good right off the bat. So that'll be nice right there. So the silicone just goes right here. We'll roll the bead, weld this all up, weld it onto the flange. Bada bing, bada boom. Clears the alternator. Should come down, and I know we're gonna have to clearance the hood. shucks. Oh, crap. Okay. Alrighty. Crapola. That looks so good, but it is nowhere near. Oh, well, maybe. No. Crap. Hey, man, if this thing is not. So come down here and I'll show you this. So the right up there. So this whole cross brace right here is actually, you can see the cowl is up there. And they never cut the rest of the steel away when they added the cowl on. So we are going to be okay, but we're going to have to probably cut right through there to get the pipe to go up inside the cowl. But I think we're good. Looks like we're good. That's cool. That will get us, you can see the hood, the cowl's right here, but the tube is right here. Well, they didn't cut any of the stuff underneath it. You can look up in here. It's hard to reach all the way up there, but cowl's all up there. So we'll just cut that away. So I think it is going to fit. That's pretty good. That's above average for me, especially in time frame. Hey everybody, now I'm going to give you the overview of Sugar Mama. I'm going to use my, oh it shucks, there we go, a Scooby-Doo light. See how it makes that nice round light? I love that thing. But anyways, so we'll go over the underneath. We got a couple things we're going to be still hooking up, still working on some radiator hoses, but I thought I'd show you everything underneath. So you can see now the finished exhaust all the way through here. All right, we have tubular control arms, still using a stock steering box. This is full stock frame, full stock frame. All right, so as we go back, you can see here, we put a H pipe in here, cylinder head, the Neil Chance converter, turbo 400. You can see all the exhaust through here. Chris did a really nice job of building all of this all through here. The Gulf Coast carbon fiber drive shaft, I already showed you that deal. Now this is a 9-inch Ford. If you go back to the first video, you can see that Chris was talking about this because he actually had this on the floor at his shop. Still stock pickup points, but with the, the bigger, obviously upgraded 4-bar, all gusseted pickup points, etc. Just notched in narrow, or just notched stock frame rail all up through here to fit the tire. It is tight, 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 tight. And this is a TRZ Fab 9-inch. We could put the whole sway bar setup. So this is the anti-roll bar. What does anti-roll bar do? Keeps the car from rolling real hard. So if you see a car, for you guys that don't know, if you see a car that leaves and it just carries the left front tire out really hard like this, that sucks. The chassis sucks, it's not right. It doesn't have a anti-roll bar in here. So what this is doing, it's keeping the rear end from trying to separate and keeping the chassis square with the wheels and tires, basically. You see that? These are some QA1 shocks, some single adjustable shocks that we already had, so might end up upgrading down the road on that. That's a possibility. We put the brand new fuel cell in here with the big Aeromotive Twin 450 fuel pumps, parachute mounts. Some things that we didn't talk about, we'll talk about a little bit more. The bumpers, all super cool, on fiberglass front bumper. Where else are we at here? Bing, bing, bing. Yep, radiator. Trans cooler right here. And we're actually going to cut a air hole, nice little oval air hole right here, and we'll just leave that open all the time for cooling. You can see built specialty wheels, because I like these wheels. TBM F3 brakes, front and rear. Let's go down. This is on a 275 rear tire. It is as big as wheel, biggest tires we can fit in there without actually narrowing the frame rails. Moving them all together, not just clearancing them. Let's go back to the back of the car here. We showed you some of this stuff here. You can still see super solid stock floor pan. All steel. Cool little air compressor. The air compressor acts as the CO2 bottle, but it's always on. Or you can turn it on, turn it off. We can use it to pump up tires. We can use it for a lot of other stuff, which is going to be pretty neat. So I like that. That's a really cool deal. Normal trunk. Alex is just finishing up the tail lights on this thing right now. Then we can go up here to regular interior. We're still getting the last finishing pieces for this. We obviously have 2 of the Pro Car seats. And so the other seat goes in there. We're going to touch up and make all this burgundy interior black. So we're going to touch up all this stuff. We got the dash insert coming. So we have the full insert around here. And then this is going to go right, the FT 500 or 550 is going to go right where the speedometer used to go. And the nanos on both sides. So that's cool. Oh yeah. There's the lights. You see that? LED lights all the way around because it's a 16-volt system. And all steel, all glass, 100% glass. Then we come up to the engine side. I totally misspoke at earlier videos because I do so many of these in 540s. I always just forgot. But I wanted to do something different. This is the engine that I got with the car. It is a stock block. So this is a 30 over 454. This is a 460. How big is a 460 over? I think it's 460. 461, something like that. So 468 is 60 over. So I wanted to use a stock block, but it does have Comp Star crankshaft in this one. Comp Star crankshaft. I think it has our Engine Pro rods or the Engine Pro rods or Comp rods. Yeah, I think it's Engine Pro rods. Diamond piston, hydraulic roller camshaft. Fuel Tech EFI. It's got a Magnum steel style rocker arm, Comp Cams deal, or actually I think those are Engine Pros. But just wanted a nice, good, easy hydraulic roller, really low maintenance, but can still go 8s in this car. So street driven, 8-second, big block Chevrolet, stock block, has a dart head on it. Dart 325, Pro 1 325 heads. So it's still still rectangle port. Then we come up to twin Torque Storm 76 millimeter, 75 or 76 millimeter superchargers with alternator, and it could have AC, could have alternator, AC, power steering if you wanted to, but we didn't want all that kind of stuff. So this is, you gotta forgive me, I'm just a little bit tired because we've been working on this all day, and now we're gonna start working on getting it started and running. So I think we're pretty close. We're not gonna be able to run it much because we don't have any water in it right now. But you can see we're really trying to do this thing really nice. I mean, look at nice, tidy, correct wiring, fuel system. I mean, everything is just really nice, tight, and right through here. Got the hood clearance. The hood's gonna fit with the stock cowl now. And so we had to make some modifications there. And, some people had questions about knee bar. This is a stock firewall. Well, this is just a heated core delete, but this is stock firewall, stock location, stock frame, and stock floor. Do not have to have a knee bar for 850 car or a dash bar. You don't have to have that for a 850 car. So that is what we have been told. What else we got? So everything's all gonna be tucked away here real cool. Even putting a stereo in this with backup camera and the whole deal. It's gonna be a really nice, really fast street car. Lord willing. So this is the Sugar Mama. So after we get it started, get it running tonight, we're gonna come in tomorrow. I'm gonna put it on the hub dyno, and Lord willing, we're gonna start dynoing this thing. And we'll show you dyno, and hopefully we'll be getting all the little things all buttoned up because we got 1 week to go. You want to check this?
Let's not test spark quite yet, boys.
Which spark plug wire are you holding?
Yeah.
So there's 2 relays for the main power, 2 relays for the coils. When you hit that output, those coils lit up. So
Okay.
So that's in this number 6.
That's number 8.
That's number 8 wire.
Number 8. I'm hitting number 8.
And then that was in the number 6 hole. So now if I put that same, so I know the wire's good, so I put that in the number 8.
My gosh, it's not working.
And then let's ABA swap it, and we'll go back to 6. Yep.
Okay, so now we're doing, let's do coils.
Okay.
Number 1.
Give me. I swear to Jesus, if I get shocked, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah.
Yep.
Are we testing all?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
because then we can make sure that everything is the correct firing order and everything's firing correct cylinders. Okay, ready?
3.
Go.
Yep.
All right. Let's go to 5.
5.
5.
Good.
Yep.
7.
7.
Hit it.
Yep.
Cool.
2.
2.
Go.
Yep. 4.
Go.
6.
Go.
Yep. 8.
Go.
Yep.
Alrighty. So tested all our injectors, and 2 injectors aren't clicking, so we're just gonna put new injectors in it since we haven't put fuel pressure to it yet. And all our coils are sparking, so that's all cool. Tested out all the rest of the outputs. Right to
Let's go. There you go.
there we go. Sweet.
Nice and quiet back
Watch this. Listen. Fan. Fan. All right. You want to hear the mechanical water pump turn on? There you go.
I like it.
It's on.
It is really quiet. Yeah, you can't hear it with the engine running.
Yeah, you
for
can't
sure.
hear it with the engine running. You can't hear it with the engine not running either. It's
Yeah.
weird.
You want to prime and test for fuel leaks?
All right. Bring up my fuel pressure gauge. There we go. You see that?
No leaks.
That is I go. Turn it down.
Right to the number.
Right to the freaking number.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like 42 right on the money.
Oh, yeah, 42, 43.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so no leaks either, eh?
No leaks. And all my spark plug wires work.
Wait.
That's the first.
For now.
So, are we
You want a drink?
ready to try this thing?
You got to set up the sink, game sink.
No, I got a random diagnostics.
Oh, okay.
So I can read the number.
Okay.
So we'll just read it. So the way you do it, the way Fuel Tech does you do it is just freaking put the cam sync in there.
Just stuff it in.
Just stuff it in.
Mm-hmm.
Start it, and if it backfires kicks, it's 180 off. Shut the power off, turn it back on. It resets itself to the other side. Start it up. Should start up and should be able to read the number.
That's what happened to
Then
your.
enter the number. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
You're
I
never gonna figure that.
No, I wouldn't have ever figured out.
That's a really cool feature.
It is actually
It's
cool
a lot
feature.
easier that way than
Yeah.
other systems for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause it never failed at your 180 out the first time.
Yeah. So on random diagnostic, it's just it doesn't care where it's at.
Okay.
It either figures that it's on 1 or 6. That's all it gives a crap.
Okay.
That's cool.
What's your RPM going
No RPM?
Do we have the crank sensor hooked up?
Right there.
So plugged into the
Crank one?
crank one.
Crank, Hall effect, red, black, white. So red is pink, and pink is red. Black is gray, and gray is
Oh,
kids these days, I tell you, can't hire good help.
It's hard to hire good help.
what is it? It switched?
Yeah, 2 wires swap.
Just unpin it and flip it around?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, because a lot of those cam extension harnesses flip them.
They do. It was flipped originally,
Oh, okay.
and I think
And yeah, it's 50-50 shot if you need it the other way or not.
right.
You got a pick?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got all the special tools.
All right. I know. You thought I'd give her one more chance at that.
The starter's not hot.
No?
No.
Well, that's
What about the solenoid up there?
No. I need my light here. There we go. I got it. I got my Scooby-Doo light, so.
Oh.
No, that thing's plenty loose. I mean, I'd roll this motor over easy. All right, man, I need to get busy on my workout routine. So we're just getting the right reference angle for the 12-1 wheel, cam signal. All right, ready?
You're like 8 degrees.
8 degrees?
Yeah. Let's try it again. Let's maybe just try with the fuel pump off so we're not flooding it.
I guess. Well, we ain't got
The injectors are unplugged now.
Yeah.
So it means
It's got too much fuel. I told you it had. It's got 12 milliseconds. I can't believe it has too much.
Computer screen.
Listen to me.
Oh. Listen to that sounded real nice.
Now we're seeing the family effect kick in here. Feel like it's starting to feel like home again.
Here we go.
No. There's fire.
Yeah.
Is this fuel
What
tank
makes
up?
that fire like that?
But when you reload the tune, when it like
Oh,
rings,
yeah, it would. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it kicks in.
Things that I didn't know about.
Yeah. Yeah. Recycle here.
Yeah, I just gives them up.
It was way retarded. I couldn't quite see where it was at, but it must have been in the negative.
What's the? I don't. But we're at 45 degrees of reference angle right now.
We need to look down there and see what, because I don't think Cody put the sensor in the right spot.
Oh, never mind. It didn't send. It didn't send. So
You're still at 60.
yeah.
Numbers don't look clear.
We're at like 10 or 12. I still can't freaking see in there. It's so hard to see that balancer.
Well, if you do, it's really easy to see it right there. But
I can't put the light on it right there though.
Want me to hold the light and you look?
Yeah. Shine it right in there.
verify your oil pressure sensor because there's no oil pressure.
Is there oil in it?
He's got 150
On the back of the box. That's on down.
psi sensor in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was reading dead zero.
Yep. Let me unplug it and see what it does. Might be a little easier than said than done.
Say oil pressure on it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Very good. Kyle, put 5 pounds in there. Oh, Steve's doing it.
Actually got a couple pounds.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let me change this.
I read somewhere that like human lungs will blow out at like 5 psi.
Right.
That's why I said a couple.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll try it again. Oh, yeah. It's there.
It's there. All right.
It's all my fault.
Did anybody
Sorry.
see the charger for my?
Oh, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Right there in the cart is the oil pump primer.
All right.
So,
Freaking oil for oil ring. Ability effed it up. So
real.
there you go. It's got oil pressure. I can hear it.
Yeah, it's bogging the drill.
Yeah, you want to turn the. You're gonna have to turn the EFI on.
Did you
Yeah.
disconnect the phone?
Yep. Ready?
It's unplugged. The oil pressure sensor is. It's just pegged at 150.
Oh, yeah. You tucked the wire right here, right? Oh, yeah, my bad.
Go ahead. 118 pounds.
Okay, that's
Right off the
It's
rip.
got plenty of oil pressure.
It's plenty.
So the distributor's not turning.
Okay, yeah. So maybe my slip collar is wrong.
Then pull it down, bring it up, and tighten it down.
Yep.
Now, do we want to roll the motor over to make sure it doesn't like drop?
Just hot to get it in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Go ahead and bump the starter.
There.
Did it fall?
I seen him move pretty
It
good.
Totally fell.
At least if I got a sweep the fan. I filled it.
What do you think it'll make, Kyle?
I don't know, man. Probably 800.
On gas?
We're not gonna race it on gas. We're gonna run it on ethanol, but
Okay.
probably around there. Yeah, you might. It's still a stock block, so
Oh yeah.
we'll
but
leave
it's-
it
but
turned
it's a-
down
It's a
for
big block Chevy,
yeah.
so it's good. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Your old big block Chevy.
I put one of their dual kits on it. That's pretty cool.
babysitting charges as well. Oh, they might pay whatever.
500. Yeah. That-
You get it?
Oh yeah.
Stud. Always ask a wiring guy to tighten nuts.
Put your bolts in.
All right, 9/16, please.
Exactly where you're at.
as long as you got your sensor and then all the marks right. Yeah.
It's 12 minus 1, which means it only fires it. That's not like a 4 magnet, so
Yeah.
it'll only fire once on that revolution.
Yeah.
So it either thinks it's 6 or 1 because it's 12 minus 1.
Yep.
Versus a 4 magnet, which doesn't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't know a crank position. Okay, tight on. Way down there?
It's down about an inch.
It's about an inch, so I'd weigh whatever. That's got to be 20 degrees.
Is there room on it?
Did we get oil pressure?
Move that sucker
Oh,
up.
do we get oil pressure?
Oh no.
No, Jason's like, wait, one problem at a time, guys.
Stupid question. No.
No.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
But like, I did see it jump up to 30 at one point.
With it cranking?
Yeah.
Oh, just.
Persuade it.
You're a little dirt for waiting.
Get that air hose. We're doing this. Yes, we're doing this because the fuel pump was totally, the whole system was out of it, so we're just waiting until it primes up. Close. Alrighty. Mission accomplished. Now let's go take care of this thing.
And wait! I didn't screw nothing up.
Oh no, is there anything pouring out of it?
No!
Sweet.
Do I get an attaboy? Thanks.
We're trying a couple things. Give my rag back.
I'm surprised he got it out of his mouth.
I was
He's
fast.
got it, yeah.
I think he was trying to I think he hit my leg before he got to the rag.
Maybe it didn't go. Maybe it still didn't go down far enough.
High oil pressure, low oil pressure.
line.
This thing's
enabled.
still way
and
higher than
with
that.
RPM table as well. You know.
So I'm wondering if
And
it's
then you can
just
even make
not
an
down.
outlet
in
and
there.
turn a light on.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh okay. I see.
Well, I mean that dropped down a little bit, but that wasn't hardly anything to make it not hit. Fuel pump off.
Fuel pump's disabled.
Go ahead and crank it. All right. It just went
There it
down a whole
goes.
bunch more.
Aha.
Now,
Aha!
do you want to crank it? We can see if it's got pressure right now.
Yeah.
Before we slap it back together.
Sure. Hold on 1 second.
What is it?
Go ahead.
Oil pressure?
There we go.
Now you're good.
All right, now it's got it.
I'll tell you one thing though, if this wasn't a big block Chevy, it was a small block Ford, we'd have such an easier time working on this because the distributor's right here.
That's why they made them like that, so they can be worked on real easy.
Yeah.
Just when we get it running, it'll be faster.
Yeah. Well, it could be broke less too, probably.
Right.
So now, right now, it should have a 60-degree reference angle is what it should be. That just
Yeah.
2 teeth, 30 degrees each teeth, 60, give or take
And
like 5.
So my thought, Steve, is maybe we didn't have that since that cam gear wasn't dropped down in there. It wasn't giving us enough advance.
No. The only thing this thing is doing is it's just a reference on number 1. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, as long as it didn't slip from while it was moving. Yeah.
But hey, no,
It could
maybe,
have
maybe
been
I'll just start right up.
Like,
Well, you want the fuel
could
pump?
have been so far
Yes. Well, actually, look, you know, we got to fire up the one time without the fuel pump, just in case it's all flooded up.
Okay.
That way you can just give it a little bit of throttle.
Yep.
We're about 12 or 15 there.
12 or 15.
Yeah.
Is that why you get those kind of brake cleans? Go right in
It's
the
got a
hose.
small tip. That's why I'm built like I am.
Small tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's plug the injectors in again, I guess.
They are.
Yeah,
Fuel
yeah,
pump.
fuel pump.
Fuel pump, I mean.
Like that.
I think the spark plugs are just wasted.
And now it's not registering cam sync angle. It just stays at 0. Usually the thing will.
Is it still on diagnostic? Accomplish the computer with the 10-1 magnet?
Yeah, but you have to have it on diagnostic in order
Then we're
to get the
synced,
cam sync.
but
Once
yeah.
it starts and runs, then you get the number.
And you guys were getting the opposite. You guys were doing something that was going the other way.
Mm-hmm. Thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can figure out where the freaking cam sync's at.
Put it on. You got wasted spark on that thing?
Yeah, you could just
You could do it.
run it batch fire and wasted spark and see if that does it. We know the timing, right?
And then we can then we can kind of move things around, right? So at least get it to fire and clear out, and then take a breath.
That's
what-
what it is.
Yeah, just trying to diagnose. It's at like 20 degrees idling. That's 20 degrees there.
For a hot second.
Yeah,
So it's not too bad.
yeah. I was trying to clear it up, but she just wasn't having it.
You get the win for the rest of them.
How good? Get spark plug?
Yeah.
Needs quite a bit more throttle.
Yeah, I think he backed it up.
Yeah,
All the way off.
well, it's backed all the way off, so it's like not even on the screw.
Remember, there's no water.
Yeah, so we should probably put water in before we run it much longer at all.
We gotta get the bottom hose done.
See the smoke coming out of that one too. Yeah.
All right. So we just got to figure out the water tomorrow, and I think it's close.
Roll it over on the hub dyno, man.
Yep. All right. We are going to consider that a win.
Runs and idles, kind of.
Yeah. We'll finish winning tomorrow. Woohoo! All right. Special thanks, Speedmaster, Jesse Performance.
Couldn't have done it without him.
Who spilled their drink?
You
definitely
did.
definitely could have done it without us, and it probably
Yeah, I
would have
did.
been a lot easier.
What I do?
if we weren't here.
Knocked it over.
You just got it with your foot.
Well, it's
Oh.
Dewey's now.
Yeah.
It's Dewey's now. Dewey's
be
Dewey's
zapped
now
up.
drinking energy drink off the floor, so he should be wound up.
Exactly.
Alex, wiring guy, can't tell you his last name or where he's at because he doesn't want no more work because he is here way too freaking late. Ching.
Collecting a
Is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Going on dyno. Go ahead and just start it up and keep it running so we can add water to it. All right, so here's why we probably should just, I always like to dyno everything, engine dyno it just to prove it all out. We're in a rush, didn't do it on our own stuff, and usually that's when it comes around and bites you. So hydraulic roller and one of these lifters would not pump up. Still spongy, would not pump up. So it means it's moving. The plunger wasn't like stuck down in a hole, it just wasn't pumping up. So I am now trying to change this back set of lifters, number 7 lifters, without taking the intake manifold off. So, there you go.
Right. Mission Impossible. Yeah. Oh, that's the trick there. How's that little hole? There's a hole there.
And
If Steve pulls it up with his magnet, you can push it back as well. The light's good?
Yeah, the light's first.
Why is that lifter not freaking going in there?
It's like, it's there. It's there.
It's just at the.
Okay, so I'm gonna jiggle to the front. There it is. There it is. Hold on. There it is. It's in.
Got it?
It's in.
It's in about a quarter of an inch.
Put the intake in first. Make sure it's all the way in.
You guys are about the same distance down right now.
Perfect. Done.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the thing's in.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There you go.
Look out.
Huh?
Woohoo!
Mr. Smile. This can get in our fingers.
No.
Get a gasket.
No gasket? No, is this an inlet? Have they run O-rings or whatever?
Dipstick. What else goes the thing with the dipstick? You went,
It's just on the very edge.
oh man. Drop. one more in there, and then we'll try that and see.
Yeah, I'm not. Alrighty, so after much to do, I think Sugar Mama is exactly where I wanted it to be. I mean, exactly. So we had the lifter. We did have 2 bad injectors right off the get too. Just then sorting out just a little bit of dyno issues and a little bit of stuff there. We are like really close. So we're gonna start finishing putting this thing together. This thing made 840 horsepower at the wheel on E85, and I did run it with the fuel with the air filters too, and it makes it doesn't. This is such a low boost number. In fact, I'll show you here real quick. We'll bring up the data log, and I'll show you. Now remember, this is a hydraulic roller. We are gonna not change spark plugs. We're not gonna do anything. This is gonna drive to the track, make passes, drive away. So I'm really pretty tickled pink. So I mean, that's well over. In this, that's well over 1,000 horsepower. Now this is a 454. You know, stock block deal. Look at that graph. Isn't that nice? Right through there. O2s, meeting target. Really nice boost curve. And what were we? 13 pounds of boost right there. So 13 pounds of boost at 7,000 RPM right there. That's a nice looking graph. Everything looks pretty darn good. Our O2 correction is really minimal, 2%, next to nothing. So I'm super happy with that. So we're gonna put all this stuff all together. Gonna put the dash insert in. We'll come back and show you the complete project here. So I put a brand new windshield in this thing, and when it was on the dyno, I was trying to work on this. It has operating windshield wipers too, okay, which is rare for a drag and drive car. But the windshield wipers come down into this piece of trim that's below the windshield, brand new windshield, and so I'm trying to get this piece of trim to lay down perfectly flat. So the windshield wipers came down and did this. So I drilled one stupid hole, and when I drilled the hole, the drill, I wasn't being careful enough, the drill goes pink, and the drill hit the window and broke my brand new windshield. reach the shifter fine?
Yeah.
Even though we got it.
Everything's all cool there? Good. Well, actually the shifter's gonna go up because we have to change that temporarily, or for a while, or forever. Not sure.
Yeah. One of the three.
One of the three. All right.
See, the back
And we're gonna
rest
put
moves
the
up and down
the
too.
so the parachute's gonna be right there, right beside it. There's no place to put it up there.
I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna be like, where'd it go?
Why don't but you can put your hand down. Just put your hand down on the bottom. So the lever's just gonna be right beside there, in between the seat and the shifter.
We should have did a button.
Although it's pretty.
Would have been easier.
It'll be where you want. Yeah.
So this also tilts if you want to go further back
no,
on the
it's
back
fine.
or forward.
I just want to make sure I have enough.
All right. So
I'll do an 8-inch brace then.
yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess we could probably. I guess we could build a bracket off the front bar.
It still want.
Okay. Well, now that the seat is right dead beside the shifter,
Yeah.
it wasn't that wasn't
We weren't
Wasn't that far
expecting it to be
back.
all the way forward.
yeah
You gotta have room to hit that gas.
yeah. I was
Can't leave any.
all you're doing is wide open throttle, like a little buddy. You know how to do it. She's been. I don't know. She probably has how many thousands of laps on cars. Thousands of laps on cars. So she has a lot more laps than I do. I am faster than her though.
You weren't for a long time.
I wasn't for a long time. All right, and here is the semi-finished, almost 90%, 95% finished Sugar Mama. Everything's all set up right here. Gonna be doing final chassis setup tomorrow. Then we will be doing finish, putting the dash insert in, and a full stereo system doubled in with backup camera, GPS, the whole shebang is gonna go in there from Deal Brothers, buddies of ours down here in Michigan. Thanks to those guys for installing, doing that. Full back seat. 5-passenger. That's what I call this. Five-passenger car. It's gonna be awesome. We have the street tires on it right now. I wanted to see how those all fit, and we're gonna just transport over the street tires. But you can see the race tire, 275, Mickey Thompson, double bead locks. Come back here into the trunk. Still has the flip down gas fill. We're gonna be putting that all back together because we're looking for the little dirty there, sorry. Looking for the a better piece of trim work to go on the outside. But I think this is awesome. Dewey approved. Roll up windows. I mean, just awesome. Chris did these nice aluminum panels down here in the bottom because the stock door panels will hit the roll cage. Oh, still got to put the window net in, so that's one little thing we're doing. Just a minor finish stuff we'll be working on the next 2 days and get this thing in the trailer. Oh, let's pop the hood. Check out the whole deal here. Still has a factory latch because it is a factory hood with a add-on. Old school, baby. Ta-da! Fully operational windshield wipers that I got to put the actual wipers back on since they just put the glass back in the car. Hood's on, hood closes, everything's sweet, everything's cool. 850 horsepower right here as it sets. Plan is to drive this thing to the track, don't even pop the hood. That is the legit plan on this whole deal. And then drive it away. So really excited about this whole deal. Think it's gonna be great. See you at Sick Week.